Russia is the largest country in the world. Its area exceeds 17 million square kilometers. The country occupies a third of the territory of Eurasia and 1/6 of the total land area of the Earth. Most of the territory is located in the north. Natural zones include the Arctic desert, tundra, forest tundra, taiga, forest steppe. The southern regions of the country are located in tropical and subtropical zones. Russia occupies part of the territory of Europe and Asia. The section between these parts of the world runs through the Ural Mountains. The state is divided into subjects, republics, territories, regions, autonomous districts, autonomous regions and cities of federal significance. Each region has a certain constitutional and legal status. The rights and obligations of education are enshrined in the Constitution of the Russian Federation. In total, there are 86 subjects of this type in the country. The area of some regions is colossal in size. The presented rating shows the largest subjects of Russia. Sakha Republic. Yakutia. Area, 3,083,523 square km. The republic is considered the largest not only in Russia, but also in the world. There are no administrative territorial entities with such an area anywhere else. The size of the republic allows it to compete in area with some countries. Sakha is bigger than Argentina and India. The total number of inhabitants does not exceed 1 million. The republic was created in April 1927. The Yakutis immediately became part of the RSFSR. In 1991, this territorial entity received its modern name. Two official languages are used in the republic, Russian and Sakha. The local constitution allows the use of other indigenous languages in places where people live compactly. 40% of the territory is located beyond the Arctic Circle. This significantly complicates the life of the local population. Conditions are aggravated by a sharply continental climate. It is characterized by long cold winters and short summers. The temperature difference reaches 70 degrees Celsius. Oymyakon is a settlement in the republic with a population of 462 people. This point is better known as the cold belt of the Earth. In 1933, the temperature there dropped to -67.7 degrees Celsius. Industry is primarily represented by the extractive sector. Large diamond deposits were discovered in Yakutia in the 1950s. The republic also produces hydrocarbons, gold and coal. Some of the minerals are processed, but some of them are sold in the form of raw materials. Krasnoyarsk territory. Area, 2,366,797 square km. The presented subject is considered to be the largest region in Russia. The territorial entity was created in December 1934. At the same time, the border of the region is almost the same as that of the Yenisei province. The total area of the region is 13.86% of the territory of the Russian Federation. The Krasnoyarsk territory borders on the Arctic Ocean in the north. It is washed by the Laptev and Kara seas. Due to the large extent from south to north, the climate in the region does not have any uniformity. Geographers distinguish three zones here at once: Arctic, temperate and subarctic. A small number of the population lives in the northern regions of this subject of the Russian Federation. On the territory of the region flows one of the largest rivers in the world, the Yenisei. Thanks to this, hydroelectric power plants began to be built in the region back in Soviet times. Cheap energy allowed the construction of an aluminum plant and some other metallurgical enterprises. The reason for this connection lies in the method of production. The smelting of metals from raw materials occurs by electrolysis of the melt. With expensive energy, production loses profitability. Tyumen region with KH Malinyanao. Area, 1,464,173 square km. In 1993, the Kandymans, Eastern Yamalin and its autonomous okrugs received the status of equal subjects of the Russian Federation. However, the regions are still geographically part of the Tyumen region. The south of the region borders with Kazakhstan, and the north is washed by the Kara Sea. Tyumen is considered one of the best cities in Russia in terms of quality of life. In the north of the region, the climate is subarctic and arctic, and in the south it is temperate. Mining has become the basis of the region's economy. The Tyumen region is considered the main supplier of oil and gas in Russia. Deposits of precious stones and ores have been discovered in the eastern part of the circumpolar Urals. In the south of the region there are geothermal springs with therapeutic effects. Numerous hospitals and resorts were also built there. The population of the Tyumen region is 3.75 million people. Due to the high standard of living, people come to the region from other regions of Russia and neighboring countries. The main influx of people is provided by migration processes. Due to the difficult climate, agricultural land occupies only 3% of the territory of the region. Some of the food is delivered by land transport. Khabarovsk territory. Area, 787,633 square km. The region was formed in October 1938, dividing the Far Eastern region into two subjects. In addition to the continental part, the Khabarovsk territory also includes several islands. The state border of the Russian Federation with China runs along the south of the region. Climatic conditions are heterogeneous. They are affected by proximity to the sea, terrain and location, north or south. Winters in the region are long, frosty and snowy. Summers are hot, humid and short. Two districts of the Khabarovsk territory are located in the far north. The abundance of precipitation and rivers often leads to a sharp deterioration of natural conditions. The region often suffers from floods. In 2013, major floods destroyed several villages, leaving people homeless. The region is considered one of the most sparsely populated in Russia. The population density is 1.67 people/square km. The majority of residents of the Khabarovsk territory live in cities. Only 17.06% of the population lives in the village. The economy of the region consists of several sectors. Mechanical engineering, mining industry, ferrous metallurgy are considered the main ones. There are a lot of forest resources in the Khabarovsk territory. Irkutsk region. Area, 774,846. The formation of the Irkutsk region took place in 1937. The authorities of the RSFSR divided the East Siberian region into two subjects independent of each other. The region acquired its current shape after the merger of the Irkutsk region in the Ust-Buryat Autonomous Okrug. The connection of two subjects into one was planned to be made in 2005. However, many public figures criticized the project. In 2006, the authorities held a referendum and united the regions based on its results. The merger took place in 2008. The basis of the industry is woodworking. The region produces 20% of pulp in Russia and 10% of cardboard. 9% of Russian oil is processed in the Irkutsk region. In the future, the authorities plan to start the development of a large gold deposit. There are 4 hydroelectric power plants operating in the region. The tourism sector is developed. First of all, people come to the Irkutsk region for the sake of Lake Baikal. The deepest lake on the planet attracts the attention of both Russian tourists and foreigners. The population of the region is constantly decreasing. This is due to internal migration. Area, 769,250 square km. Yamal-Nenets Autonomous Okrug is part of the Tyumen region, but is considered a separate subject of the Russian Federation. The administrative center of the region is located in Salikard. In the north, the Yamal-Nenets Autonomous District is washed by the Kara Sea. Most of the territory is located beyond the Arctic Circle. The climate in Yanao is harsh. Winter lasts 8 months of the year, accompanied by a minimum of precipitation and strong winds. The average duration of summer depends on the proximity to the Kara Sea. In some areas, it does not exceed 50 days, in others it may last up to 100. Difficult climatic conditions and an abundance of reservoirs have formed a unique ecosystem. 70% of the world's whitefish stocks are concentrated in the Yamal-Nenets Autonomous District. Muksun, Nelma, and Shokar are caught in the region. The basis of the region's economy is the extractive industry. The main reserves of natural gas and oil of Russia are located in the Yamal-Nenets Autonomous District. Despite the harsh climate, the population in the region is constantly increasing. The backbone consists of Russians, Ukrainians, Nenets, and Tatars. The Autonomous Okrug is also attractive for tourists. Hunters, fishermen and lovers of extreme recreation come to Yanao. Local authorities are also trying to develop ecotourism. There are 11 nature protection zones in the region. People come to see the musk oxen in their natural habitat. These mammals are considered the last representatives of the mammoth fauna.